Okay, so
I want to go a little bit lighter.
Okay.
More like sun-kissed.
Mm-hmm.
My hair, but a little brighter.
Okay.
But your opinions on what I should do?
Cool. So I think we go like natural, blendy kind of vibe, because we don't want it to be like harsh grow out. You have to come back in 6 weeks, whatever. We want it to be like we can touch you up right before the important stuff. Maybe just like tone it or bring up the money pieces, leave everything else kind of.
Should we do like a thin highlight, I don't know what you call it, like a tease highlight, like where it's like baby light, that's what it is.
Okay, so you want it that much more blended? Because the pictures that you showed me were more
like a balayage.
Yeah, they were like balayage, but they were like the dimension was blended, but it was like a little bit chunkier, not like chunky and like 90s chunky, but like chunkier than like a baby light.
I'd rather it more baby light,
okay,
to where it looks more like wispy, if that makes sense.
But you still want to see the difference between your dimension and your blonde, like between your natural, and you don't want it to be like it's all one new light color. You still want to see the dimension.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want my hair, but with like a little bit more like brightness and like dimension throughout.
Okay. Can you show me your pictures again?
Yes.
Yeah, can you see how she has like, it's like her natural, and then there's like ribbons of like the really bright, but then like all of this is like a new light color.
Yeah, this would be a balayage, right?
Correct. Yes.
And then this is
also a balayage.
Okay.
Also a balayage.
That. Also a balayage.
It is.
So this is more highlight, you think?
That's more baby light.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the application of what this is. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, so you like the other colors, but you
I like the colors of the others, but I like how she's put it on, like, throughout the hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Yay! Okay. This is we like the application, and then these are the color inspos. Her, but sun-kissed.
Yes. Like I've been in the sun.
Perfect.
I don't go in the sun.
Alright, so to start off, I'm gonna mix up some 10 volume lightener. My client here, she has old highlights underneath the current color that you see, which is 2 rounds of demi-permanent color to match her natural over the last 2 years spanned out. She wants to be a little bit lighter, brighter. She wants something very blended but still dimensional and still very natural so that she has a nice grow out. So here in a second you'll see that I stopped sectioning off to chatter because she had kind of decided that she wasn't really sure if we were on the same page. So to make her feel better, we went over it again. And originally she had thought maybe she wanted a balayage, but then she kind of changed her mind into something a little bit more blendy again. So we changed it up, and now I'm gonna section her off and start to do some teasy lights. We decided to go in with like a medium weave. We're gonna do 2 diagonals into like a V shape on each side, 2 diagonal foils, and then we're gonna go across and do a horizontal foil to leave depth and dimension while also giving her blended but lived in. So I'm gonna go in, and with every section I tease, and then I will push the tease out of the way of the foil, and I'm going to go about 2 finger lengths down from where the root is and where the tease is at, and then that's where my blending will start. So I go to about 5 inches down, and then I lay down a foundation just to get the hair to stick to the foil, and then I blend upwards with my brush, varying heights of lightener at the top to make sure that whenever it falls nice and natural instead of with any type of harsh lines. So now we're going to switch over to watching Alexis do some foils. She is a little bit newer of a stylist, but she is still very good and very consistent with her work. The girl in her seat, our client, is actually her best friend, so it was really fun for them to be able to just chit-chat the whole time. But Alexis is going kind of at a diagonal and slowly making her way up to a horizontal just to give us blendy coverage. And once she gets to the top, she will be finished with her last section, and then I'm going to move on to the top mohawk portion. I finished pulling out her foils on that side, and Alexis started to shampoo while I went to my cabinet and I mixed up her toner. So there was a lot of mixed thoughts going on in my head because she pulled to about an 8.5, and I was nervous that toning her down at all from an 8.5 wouldn't give her the brightness that she was expecting. So I went in and I mixed up an ounce of HGI, like 0.3 of some 9V, and about an ounce of crystal clear, and mixed that with some processing solution. And I was hesitant. You'll see that we go and we brush her hair out, and I'm like, okay, this looks really, really good now that it's brushed out. I'm nervous that it's going to dull it down too much, so maybe we shouldn't tone. Then we decide to blow dry the front, see if she likes it, and ultimately we decide to go in and tone her anyway. And I'm so happy that we did, because just wait until you guys see the finished results. I can't explain how happy that my client was and how happy I was with how gorgeously blended this came out. And she absolutely loved it, and it was so shiny and healthy, and I feel like we really nailed her inspiration picture. Thanks for watching.